So you were on Dallas. You played
Yes.
April Stevens Ewing,
Yes.
and you were on there for 5 years.
Yes.
And you were married to.
Bobby Ewing, of course.
Have you seen him lately?
Um, I kind of got to give him a big hug today. It's so great. I love these shows because last year we did 5 shows with the entire Dallas
Yeah.
cast, and we cemented like we're family for life. These friendships are forged for a lifetime. And Larry, Linda, Patrick, Steve Canale, Jenna Lee Harris, I mean, Charlene, you name it, Ken Kercheval. I'm sorry for the ones we don't have with us anymore.
Sure.
But no, are you kidding me? It's the most I've ever laughed in my life. I
And-
thought I was on a sitcom instead of a soap opera.
And you enjoyed Dallas, the series, so much that you live in Dallas today.
It's true. It's true. It's true. I only filmed in Dallas for 3 months out of the year, but I met the nicest people in 1986 to 1990, and so then 2 years later, it ended in 91. 93, I'm back in Dallas on Walker, Texas Ranger. So I lived there for 10 years. I just went in with my old friends, picked up right where we left off, and we had so many years of fun. Cut to go back to LA because that's where the business is and this and that. And I lived in LA for 20 years after Walker. Don't do the math and figure out how old that makes me. But it changed. It was horrible. The crime was out of control. The homelessness was out of control. The traffic, the taxes, the fires. Need I say more? Mm-hmm. I was like, I've got to go back where it's civilized. And I'm back in Dallas, and I've been there for 5 years, and I'm so happy. My husband and I are thrilled to be back.
How long have you been married?
Vince and I have been together for 18 years now.
Really?
Yes, going on 19.
Wonderful.
Yes.
On Dallas, you ended up getting shot.
That was my choice. People don't like that it was my choice, but I became pregnant with my first child. And of course, it's the year that Bobby and April fell in love, and this and that, went all through Europe and this. And I thought, Larry said it was his last year. He wasn't feeling well, and there was a lot of things that were going, and it was time. It was year 13. So I knew year 13 was coming up. I got married to Bobby with a belly. I was 8 months pregnant. That was the biggest bouquet of flowers hiding my belly. It was like a spray of flowers. It looked like I was just carrying the biggest bouquet. There was a huge belly underneath there.
Everybody will have to go back and watch that episode.
It's true. You wear a mini skirt.
Sure.
And you're trying to hope that they're going to look at other things. But we got married when I was pregnant. I had 3 months off to have the baby and get back to work. He was 3 weeks late. I was chop, chop, get this baby out of me. It's like, what is going on here? And my due date was a little iffy. So I delivered Luke, and 5 weeks later, I was in Paris shooting the honeymoon. And I had said to Leonard, when I found after the wedding, I said, I am never going to be a first-time mom ever again in my life. So you have to kill me off in grand fashion, something big. I said, I don't want to just go out like milquetoast. If the show is over, I want my character to have purpose and go out purposefully. So he said, okay, be careful what you wish for. So they machine gunned me down on my honeymoon.
Wow.
I did not know that was going to happen.
And so that's how Dallas ended for you, from writing scripts to writing church sermons.
Yeah.
Have you got yours for this Sunday done?
I went to my room yesterday and I spent 4 hours.
Really?
I took 4.5 hours and I emailed it to my husband last night. I was kind of bleary-eyed and he goes, I read your speech. I'm not going to say it's a sermon, and I've kept it very simple with a few choice stories and some 2 Bible verses, which I'm not going to tell you because it has to be a surprise on Sunday. You can do a pickup for this on Sunday. You can insert my little, if there's anything worth inserting.
I would like to begin with 2 verses that have carried me throughout my life. Simple. Matthew 7:7. Ask and it will be given to you. And seek and you will find. Mark 11:24. Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. So those sound pretty simple, but living them? Well, that's where my story begins. Seek and you will find. Well, that turns out not to be for success, not for approval or millions of dollars, but the best thing was to seek direction. His. Seek and you will find him. I tried to end up choosing him in all my decisions, and I have had the most charmed and blessed life and career because of it. And wherever God has you today, trust him, because he has already written something so beautiful for your life.
Okay. You know,
You tell me.
Chuck Norris taught me a few things.
Tap out, tap out.
Tap out, sorry. We have to do it again.
All right.
You can get away with this. My buddy.
Is that good for you?
We have had the most amazing time here at the Cherry Blossom Festival. Thank you, Nick, and thank you all the volunteers. Thank you all for everything that you did to make it such a spectacular and meaningful experience. And I will be back if you invite me.
Yes.